News 15 at 6 begins with breaking news.
That breaking news as we track the tropics. Good evening, I'm Marcel Fontenot.
And I'm Jim Hummel. Hurricane Erin's trek up the Atlantic ongoing at this hour, and it's bringing tropical force winds, large waves, and flooding along parts of the East Coast. We have team coverage tonight with reporter Erin Gilchrist along North Carolina's Outer Banks and Erin McLaughlin along the Jersey Shore.
Conditions here on the Outer Banks have been improving through the day, but really improving very slowly. We've been watching as these waves have still been crashing with such ferocity against the shores here, and this massive pier that's been built to withstand significant waves. And really, for a lot of people who were evacuated from Hatteras Island, this has become a place for them to see what's going on. They've been watching the waves here. They've been dealing with the wind that is still circulating in this area, though it has died down just a little bit. We know overnight there were waves that were just massive, crashing into the shores here. Down on Hatteras Island, we've been able to see some of the images from there where the waves have come ashore. They've knocked down dunes in some places, flattened dunes in other places, and the ocean has come over onto the roadway. That main roadway that runs along the island has been really overwashed in some points in a significant way, so access to the island has been cut off. The road is closed. We saw that when we went down there a little bit earlier today, and that's because there is still so much water and in some cases feet of sand that is built up on the roadway there. The folks who did not evacuate, the residents there, are going to be stuck there likely for at least a few days as this storm starts to really wind down, but that's going to take a while. It could be the weekend before any emergency response is able to get onto the island, and it could be a while before officials were able to see exactly how much damage was done there. Back to you.
Hey there, well, it's a double red flag warning on this beach here in New Jersey. Why? Really intense winds of up to 45 miles per hour, really high waves, 6 to 9 feet according to officials, and then a wicked rip current. Earlier today, I spoke to a lifeguard who described the conditions. Take a listen.
Obviously, like the hurricane's offshore, so we have some pretty big swell. We have like a rip that runs off the jetty always. So it's just pretty gnarly out there, honestly. I wouldn't go in if I wasn't paid to do it. On a normal day, the water is dangerous and you shouldn't be in if you don't know what you're doing. So especially with weather like this, and tonight we'll see what happens, but you should just stay away. Take pictures from the boardwalk and don't go near it.
And we're seeing similar conditions up and down the East Coast as far north as Nantucket. Authorities really urging folks to stay away from the water, and they're also concerned about high tide. That's expected at around 7 p.m. tonight. Places like Atlantic City along the Jersey shoreline bracing for potential coastal flooding. They're also looking forward to tomorrow. Speaking to officials, they do expect another red flag warning here at this beach. They expect it to be sunny. They expect people to be out on the beach enjoying the beach. They're saying just don't go into that water. The rip current will remain a concern as Hurricane Erin goes farther and farther from the coastline. Back to you.
Now let's bring in Storm Track 15 Chief Meteorologist Doppler Dan Romano.
Dan, you're tracking Erin's movements in the Atlantic, but also some showers here in Acadiana.
Yeah, absolutely. We're dealing with some heavier thunderstorms as well, just to the south and southeast of the hub city. And right now we're starting to see a little bit more action here within the last hour and a half or so, mainly confined to areas to the south of Lafayette, but you'll notice a few storms developing up to the north as well in far northern areas of Evangeline Parish. But this one's kicking up quite a bit of lightning near Delcombe, not too far from New Iberia. So again, if you're in this area, just head indoors. Wait for the storm to pass because lightning can be very dangerous. We're also dealing with a little bit of a shower near Maurice and then out towards Kaplan as well. Take a look at the Hub City Tower cam. Skies on the darker side to the right side of the screen. It's bright near the Cajun Dome, but oof, look at this thunderstorm. This is Queen City of the Tesh camera. You can see far left side of your screen some clearing, so that's to the south of that thunderstorm. Nonetheless, as we take a look at high-resolution futurecast, the threat for wet weather is going to hang around with conditions improving after midnight, and that's going to lead to some leftover clouds later tonight. But again, here's the latest information on Hurricane Erin, still a Category 2 storm. We'll talk more about Erin, the tropics, and our weather, including a beautiful weekend coming up here in a bit.